In this demonstration, I am going to create a performance journal for someone on my team, and then I'm going to send them feedback. So let's take a look at that process. To get started, we're on the Employee Self-Service Workspace in Dynamics 365 for Talent. You can see at the top of this page that we have two options. We have the My Information tab and the My Team tab. The tab I want is My Team, so I'll click on that. And you can see that this includes basic information about my team. I have the summary section, which allows me to click on different tiles to access different areas, and then the My Team information. In the summary section, we have team performance journals as one of our tiles. So we're going to click on that. And once the page opens, you can see that we have two performance journals already in the system, and they're both for Benjamin Martin. If we want to add a new feedback journal, we can simply click the Quick Add button up at the top, and the Manager journal will open. So I'm going to select Chris Ashton from my dropdown, and I am going to enter a journal for him. So this populates the journal date as today. It will list me as the person who submitted, and as the source, it will list manager journal. Now, if for instance, I had a journal like this from my manager, this is how it would show up for me on my information page. So I want to list that we are going to share this with the employee, and then we're going to enter some information about this. So we're going to call this consulting training, and we'll say complete consulting training. And we're going to list the start date as today, and then we'll consider the complete date as, say, May 31st. So he has a month to do it. We can enter some keywords and an external address if we would like, and we can also link this to a development plan. If we don't want to do that, we can leave these as is and then click Save. And now you can see that Chris Ashton now has a performance journal listed here in the list of team performance journals. Now I can select this as well, and we can make some additional changes to it. The first thing that I want to draw your attention to is in the action pane. We have options to send feedback, add to goal, and add to review. We're going to add this particular performance journal to a specific goal that Chris has. So we're going to click the drop down, and you can see that he has specific goals for the year. So we want to select this for driving new customer sales, say. So we're going to click OK there, and this will add it to the goal. Once we're back on the performance journal page, we can then select the journal again. And if we look at the details for this, we can see the details in the general tab that we provided. And then in the links section, you can see that it is now linked to a specific goal. The other thing we can do, let's close this journal. The other thing we can do is opt to send feedback. So let's open up the journal again, and we are going to send feedback to Chris. So we're going to click that, and it will ask us to select a feedback recipient. So in this case, it's going to open everyone in the system that I can send feedback to, but I simply want to send it to Chris. So we are going to scroll down to the C's, and I'm going to select his name here. I'm going to select Chris Ashton. Here we go. And then we'll click select to send him feedback. And it will let me know that it will notify my manager that I've sent this feedback. So thank you for coming on board with the consulting training. And then we'll click send. After you send feedback, you can see that Chris Ashton now has his performance journal listed here, and he also has feedback listed from his boss. So now we can close the form because we've completed our performance management tasks.